I shouted, "Eureka!" Somebody must have smelled pretty bad.
Poor Ginger. She's a few sandwiches shy of a picnic.
Hey, she's smart enough to snooker us into lugging these old books for her.
Those ain't just any old books, Bernie. Those are Mrs. Marble's mysteries.
Heavy reading. Can we go home now?
As soon as I pick up my kimono at the lawn...
Time to amscray.
Right behind you.
Stop! Don't! Stop! Thieves!
If they're thieves, why doesn't he want anyone to stop them?
Oh, stop them! Stop them! They steal all kimonos!
Hey, you hear that? They got Ginger's kimono.
Not for long. Book 'em, Bruno.
We're being assaulted by lunatic librarians.
Hey, I read this one. The Mystery of the Meandering Mesosaur. It's pretty good.
Oh, no! Not the mystery of the bottomless pit. Now I'll never know how it ends.
I've had enough literature for one day.
You and me both.
Oh, heads down.
Some take on this job. One lousy kimono.
Yeah, and you know who's gonna be plenty hot about that.
Speak to us, sis.
Say something stupid.
Extraordinary. Judging from the velocity of that book, one would conclude the culprit's vehicle to be capable of delivering no less than 372.6 dino power.
Something tells me Ginger just left the country.
Will you please stop calling me Ginger? My name is Agatha Marbles, and I have crimes to investigate and mysteries to solve.
Poor Ginger's lost her mind.
How can you lose something you never had in the first place?
Ooh, how disgusting. This sandwich was made with a very unhealthy combination of meatloaf, peanut butter, and ketchup.
First she's a detective. Now she's a food critic.
And judging from the weight of its dehydrated crust, it was thoughtlessly discarded almost 3 days ago. By one of you, I should think.
Well, I know it wasn't me.
I wouldn't eat that.
Calm down, boys. All I need to solve this mystery is one small piece of evidence, such as this fragment of dried meatloaf, peanut butter, and ketchup.
How'd that get there?
Do not prevaricate, young man. It was you that made the sandwich. It was you that nibbled it, and it was you that left it behind the sofa.
All right, I confess.
Hey, Ed, can you explain how Ginger here...
Mrs. Marbles, if you please.
How Mrs. Marbles, if you please, picked up the fancy brain power.
The impact to your female sibling's cranium produced a dissociative fugue, which must be tolerated until a corrective therapy becomes evident.
The conch on her head made her think she's Mrs. Marbles, and we gotta play along with her till Ed thinks of a cure.
And she's already solved the case of the abandoned meatloaf.
But not the case of the missing kimono. Follow me. The game's afoot.
Well, you heard Ed. We gotta humor her. So, the game's afoot!
I thought I told you mugs to steal every kimono in town. So how come you got the nerve to cop just one?
Yeah, just one cop. Just one, baby. Well, see, Big Boss, there was those nosy song and dance wimps.
Wimps! Where's the kimonos?
Yeah. Where's the kimonos? But what's with the kimonos anyway, Big Boss? They ain't worth nothing. I'll tell you what BB wants him for.
When I want you told, I'll tell you. Now get back to that laundry and pick it clean, or I'll pick you clean.
The great mystery, of course, is why those thieves would wish to steal kimonos in the first place.
Maybe they just can't find their size?
Or maybe they're just trying to corner the used kimono market.
Well, whatever they're up to, they gotta be miles away by now.
Oh, no! It's those tap and patter guys!
Oh, no! It's those kimono crooks!
And oh no, we're fresh out of books.
Stop, you cockamamie kimono napper! Time to give these guys the slip.
Oh, whoa,
I deduce that you have lost control of this vehicle, Buck.
whoa! Ring the bell and give the lady Cupid doll.
Remind me to get your license revoked, Buck.
Oh, let me go. What'd he say?
He said...
Gentlemen, please. Proper communication is impossible until Mr. Ho's bonds are removed.
Thanks, lady. I needed that.
Say, what happened with the laundryman lingo? Who are you?
I'm Chin Ho, RBI, Special Agent, Reptile Bureau of Investigation.
Hey, I never forget a face. And in this case, I'll remember both of them.
So what's your game, Ho?
Bissell's got me hot on the trail of those kimono-stealing thugs. Only problem is, they got clean away again.
Yes, but this time perhaps they left a clue. This footprint contains traces of a particular rosin.
A raw what?
Rosin, a substance used to polish large cutting implements, such as an axe.
An axe? As in the axe? Big Boss is trying to steal every kimono in Rep City?
But those rags ain't worth a plug nickel. What's he really after?
That's the Confucian question.
And it's Confucian the juice out of me.
Never fear, faithful assistants. We will solve this mystery in no time at all.
Hey, hold it, crumb cakes. What's this we business?
Yeah, all this faithful assistance stuff.
Yeah, we don't duke it out with a crime boss of Rep City. We're just a bunch of cabaret hams.
Then perhaps this case calls for that special crime-fighting team that are known as T-Rex.
Well, maybe they're in the yellow pages. Call them, kid, but leave us out of it.
You know, Bugsy, she's right. This caper does call for T-Rex.
We don't watch our step. Ginger's gonna cop to our T-Rex act, but fast.
Not a chance, Bugsy. We're way ahead of her. Always have been, always will.
T-Rex is the name, and crime busters.
Something you want to keep quiet.
Not what you tell your sister about.
Top secret.
Strictly hush-hush stuff.
Best kept under your hat. What are you doing here?
Don't look so surprised. After all, I am the world's greatest detective.
So what do we do now?
We drive to Big Boss's headquarters and solve the case, of course. Oh.
Stay here, Ginger.
The name is Mrs. Marbles, if you please.
Park it, Mrs. Marbles, if you please, while we check out Boss Graves' place.
No sign of Big Boss. No sign of trouble.
And no way out. What is this? Weird. You T-Rex lugs are trapped for good.
Get the point?
This is the pits.
Correction! That's the pit!
Another 10 seconds, and you guys will know how a pincushion feels.
Maybe. Maybe not.